Smith 1000. Yeah, bring it here.
We need to look at the
Pressure
the gas
valve.
Yeah, valves. We might need to try and print one, which might be you need to print one, Woody, because I don't think I have to.
I don't think you're gonna be able to print it.
I bet you we can if we can print it out of TPU.
We can print things like this.
Yeah, that's off the printer.
That's structural. That's going to be part of our mobile duct blind.
Well, while he fiddles with that, why don't you throw the intro?
We just go.
So all of this in here has to be full.
Give it to me. Don't you fuck with it. I want to look at it.
Piece right there. Yeah.
What's preventing?
So there's like this rubbery, like gaskety thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That we need to print a replacement.
Yeah. Because this isn't. It's not.
I'm gonna say this used to be more of a gaskety material.
Yeah.
And it's all hardened and now it's crumbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was
Our
always.
3D printer is probably not the way to go.
Yeah,
I'm thinking you might have a chance.
SLA, maybe.
Because how does this come apart?
It doesn't.
There's got to be a way because they manufactured it.
Yeah, they took the bottom piece, they put this bushing stuff in there, they set that top piece on it and peened it over.
That is not peened over. That is machined.
Okay, well.
That is absolutely machined. There's no way they just press that down with a hammer.
I mean, it could have been a permanent press operation.
I have not found
Like it
in all my
could have come
research,
in.
and I've been looking into this for 3 years now. In all my research, I have not found that comes apart.
Can we find a pourable?
A what?
A pourable rubber.
Smooth on silicone mold
Yeah.
material.
Maybe, I don't know. That's your guys' wheelhouse, not mine.
You might be able to fill that in with
You know how like
With,
caulk
like,
you
some
can get it where
smooth-on
it's like
silicone mold
it starts
material.
fairly like fairly runny. You can get like the runnier caulk and then like
what's
it
the
sets.
expected temperatures on that? Here on this component, where's it live?
It's at the gas system, so it's
High
seeing
It lives
gas.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, literally. And yeah, this whole gun's gas driven, so it's running off basically combustion gases.
I'd have to do some material analysis on what we could use that is a moldable
That's what I don't know.
that has the temperature
If
resistance.
you guys remember where we had our
silicone's probably going to get too warm up there.
where we had our baby shower at that gun club.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember that gun that was in the display case up on the wall between the. Pretty sure that's a Smith 1000. And I really want to ask them, can I take the pressure compensator out of that fucking thing?
Tell them we'll swap it. They don't need it. They don't need it to work.
Like if that thing is never going to be used again, or if it's only going to get used for fucking target loads, like.
You just sniffing.
Well, I will fuck you up. Yeah.
What's up,
That's
Shadow
it.
Demon?
That's the kind of cat that eats your face when you pass away.
Yeah.
So you know.
But it fucking sucks.
That one's not the raw meat.
They get hungry and they got the teeth for it.
That one's not the raw meat cat. The other one is.
Yeah, the other one will become a raw
It's a
meat
nice,
cat
Nice fish too.
Eventually.
when you guys quit feeding him because you're dead.
Not bad for $250.
No, not at all. Safety a lot better than mine.
Is this just a like? There's a dot in the end of that.
I saw that.
I wonder if you could. I wonder if it's like
It
a
may
needle,
press from that
a
end.
needle press.
It may. I thought about
Well,
that
there's-
as well.
Yeah, so there's a dot, but you can also see the inner ring, so it may press out that way. I don't know.
That would be my bet, honestly.
Yeah, no, I've never noticed that before. I cleaned up the rest
But
of the
unless
stuff.
you find some research telling you to press on that, unless you totally
Exhaust all their options.
if you've exhausted all other options we don't know yet, like I've been, it's on the list of equipment for the farm
she won't
to get a bottle jack
Yeah,
or to
bring
get a
her
bottle
home.
press.
There you go.
Yeah, so she's a real grumpy bitch.
If we got a pin and used a bottle jack press and supported it on these
Sure.
shoulders appropriately,
Yeah.
we could try that, but I would
Action.
not try that
Look at it.
not knowing that it's ever been tried. You know what I mean? Like if you could find somebody saying that,
I imagine,
or you've given up on all other
I
avenues.
imagine that's got to be how it does, because I've heard guys are buying basically like nylon washers.
Have you talked to any
Mhm.
gunsmiths?
No, I haven't yet.
One of these times you're down, maybe we go over to
Like
Keystone
I said,
Tactical, and I get you in front of some gunsmiths I trust.
Yeah. If you Google this valve for that gun, they're going to tell you to contact Lone Star Guns.
I've heard that name before. Why?
The owner operator of that store is an ex Smith & Wesson gunsmith. And while he worked at Smith & Wesson,
That was his bread and butter.
helped them build that gun. He used to make these for people
Yeah.
and sell them. But then, like back in 2011, he just...
Retired because he got old.
Yeah. Like, I'm assuming he retired. I hope he retired and he didn't just die. But they're like, oh yeah, the store's closed indefinitely.
Let me see that piece. I want to see how that sits in here. Which way is it round?
It'll only go in one way. Nope. Yup. Give her some love, she'll go. There you go.
Okay, I see. So it's actually acting as a blow by. It's compressing here, which allows the
Gas to come out.
No, it's just
Is it
compression.
not
It's not allowing anything. Actually, I don't think it is any flame.
Are you sure? Because it's got that peephole. If gas presses on that, does it open through that peephole to act like a check valve?
It's my understanding
I'm thinking that's just a.
that it's designed to absorb excess pressure from firing
It's just a compression.
magnum loads. Because that'll...
Yeah.
This one's only chambered in 2 3/4, so even if by some miracle I decided that this gun was fit to take hunting tomorrow, I couldn't. 'Cause I don't have 2 3/4.
Dude, 2 3/4 hard to find.
I've
got
got some
some-
in my basement, I think.
I've got some BB.
I mean,
But I live on the
but-
New York PA border,
It's probably
so
like
everything
60
is hard to find because
Yeah.
everybody's coming from
Yeah.
New York
yeah.
and nobody
I
wants
can't
the
believe my
background check.
background check came back that fast.
Dude, mine
Mine took
way.
forever.
Mine came back pretty quick. My dad,
Like,
it took like 3 days.
To the point the guy in the gun
Mine
store...
didn't take 3 days. Mine took like 20 minutes.
No, the guy in the gun store was like, "You're all set?" And I'm like, "All right, well, call me when background check comes back," because figured it was just... He's like, "No, you're good." And I'm
It
like,
went right through. Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I've had it where they
Shooter, it's my
started the
understanding
check
that
while I'm
piece, that
still.
little collar that's moving right there. It's my understanding that's the gas block.
Mm-hmm.
You ever
Yeah,
have them
yeah.
start the check like using your ID? They start the background check while you're still checking boxes.
I didn't have to check any boxes. It was weird to say. Guy did it all for me on the
Oh
fucking
yeah,
computer.
I know for the ammo, but
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
for
yeah.
guns, I've been like not done signing the bottom of the paperwork. And they're like, your background check's already done. Would you hurry up? All right.
I've had a background check get delayed immensely because the guy put in there that I was 6'11".
All right.
That's funny.
Boy, that's.
And the worst part is,
Well,
like,
my ammo
and,
one
like,
took
the worst part,
20 minutes.
I didn't catch it.
Mm.
And it wasn't until we were getting ready to like complete the process, and Nicole happened to look over my shoulder. She's like, "How tall are you?" Well, 6 foot, 6'1". She's like, "So you're not 6'11"? I'm like,
Fuck, what?
"The fuck?"
Goddamn
I'm
tall.
talking about. She's like, "That paperwork says you're 6 feet 11 inches," and I'm like, "Yo,
Found it.
And you
You got a
bragging
problem.
about your height put 6'1", and he fat fingered the one a second time, and there you are 6'11".
yeah."
Hey, Teach, would you fetch me one of
If
the
you'd
other
have
two?
just said 6
Oh,
foot and
two.
quit bragging
No,
about
two
that extra
shotguns
inch
are
you
out.
got
I
there.
was like, what?
Doesn't matter which one. I'm gonna have to check them both either way.
What are you
I don't-
checking?
I don't really like
Get
the
your
way
other
Sean
two
was
guns.
touching your gun over there.
Oh, yeah, let me
So
see.
which one did he
He's
grab?
kind of stroking your barrel. Did you see it?
Yeah. It's Hey, I'm looking at this.
Yeah, I know. You're
It's all
stroking the
rusty.
barrel. He's stroking your barrel, man. How do you feel about that?
Shit happens. I hope my dad lives to a very old age, but I cannot wait to inherit this gun.
Got it on recording. Good luck.
But by no means do I want my dad to die anytime soon, but I can. I look forward to when this gun is mine.
To whom I may bequeath, this gun goes to. Not.
So that's Dad's 870 Wingmaster.
Oh, no.
I know how that goes.
Well, your 870 was in a lot worse shape.
That's why mine doesn't go duck hunting.
Well, it's because Mike's 870 was the first one that came off the production line.
That's pretty fancy. Ooh, I didn't know I needed my pinky out.
You talk about the same gun that I cleaned that had been sitting on the back of the side-by-side for 4 years with a shell still in it?
Yeah.
That's how Dad left her. It fucking sat that way for a while because that was sentimental. That was how Dad left her.
It's okay, I picked this gun up at my dad's today and I got fucking scared because I read the barrel to verify the shells it'll take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the first line I saw was 2 3/4 inch only.
Oh, use 2 3/4 or.
I'm like, no, look at the line underneath it.
3-inch mags.
Yeah, that'd be terrifying to read.
Yeah.
Use only 2 3/4 in all others.
So thankfully, right behind the 870, it says Magnum right on the receiver.
Yep.
Boy,
which means I can use 3.
I was literally actually just looking at that and I was like, oh, that fucking. Oh wait, right here. It's that. We're good.
Yeah. Well, then I had this. It was my dad's. I'm looking at it. I'm like, fuck me. But I'm like, no.
But didn't you use this last year?
Standard stock part on one of those.
Oh, you brought this to your house and never used it?
Yeah, I had it at my house so I could use it. Dad brought it at the baby showers when I took it.
Honestly, you just gotta live by the old adage.
So I had
Does
that
it
because
fit?
we were supposed
Do
to
you
go
want it to
back
fit?
out.
That
Make
evening.
anything
No,
fit.
we were supposed to go back out later in the season.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
late
that,
season.
that used to be part of actual
Which?
That
rifle
doesn't come
making,
off
you know?
easily.
It's like Wildcat rounds.
Yeah, Jesus.
Just doesn't fit.
Just do a little
I didn't
Wildcat.
put it on.
Yeah, you
I apologize.
Make it
I
how
know
you
I'm the last
want it
one to
and
put
then-
that on.
shoot
And
a
I
few
didn't put it on
cartridges
that
that are
time.
close to get like the new mold. Just let
Jesus!
let
Go
a
get your
little bit of
screwdriver.
gunpowder compression mold it to the barrel, and you're like, oh, that's the shape that we
Get your
milled out.
TJ, get out your knife so Shooter can use it as a screwdriver.
Oh yeah, that's the best way to use a screwdriver.
Well, notice I'm not offering mine.
I've got a TJ. It's an all-purpose screwdriver.
Nick's still got one of my pocket knives because I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
broke the tip out of her.
Yeah,
Just gonna
somebody's
sharpen it
somebody's
for me.
done some attempted plugging of this at one time.
Oh yeah, that was me. So everything online says that cap pushes in, turns a quarter turn, and then the whole spring and everything just comes out. Careful holding your head over that because there's nothing holding that in there except pressure.
Hopes and dreams.
That's press fit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you know that now.
none of the videos
Under
online
pressure.
could tell me it was a press fit until finally, after like 2 hours of trying to take that out, they're like, "Hey, some of the earlier models were press fit." I'm like, so how the fuck do you get it up? Like, oh, you just take a bunch of shells and load them into the tube. Well,
Yeah.
No, it really
I mean,
does.
that's not
That's the
bad.
disassembly instructions.
now what they don't tell you is, hey, careful. Everything's
Yeah. After the fourth shell, you've got a firecracker in your hand that you didn't know you had.
Put it this way.
Nerf
I'm
gun.
pretty sure that's what it was. I'm pretty sure I had 3 in the tube, and I was trying to get that 4th one in, or there was 4 in the tube. I was trying to get that 5th one in.
Yeah.
I think it was 4 in. I was trying to get that 5th one in. That fucker let loose, and it only left 2 shells in the tube. It took 3 shells with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny as hell.
Scared me, but I thought I killed my wife. And she's like, "What the fuck?" I mean, thankfully I had it pointed in a safe direction, but I mean, the thing just blew up. Ooh. I didn't see the cat for a week.
Splooged all over with shotgun bits.
Wow.
Mom
So the
always
other
said-
the other option is I can put a trigger lock on that until somebody fires a couple of shells. And I can just take your shells and smash them together and toss it in there. I've heard that's a really good impromptu plug.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then we'll have to do the
Honestly-
kinetic energy disassembly later to get
Yeah.
those shells back out.
No, I'll bring mine and then I don't know.
Yours
Hopefully.
probably won't fit in there, but I mean it'll fit in there good
We can
enough.
cut it down. You think it'd be too short?
I don't think it'll fit in that diameter.
Well, that comes out.
What are you talking about?
We have to do the violent kinetic disassembly to do that.
Well, you could also
Fucking
like.
go give me a box of shells and let's get it over with. It's not that hard. It comes out pretty easily. Just don't try and catch it.
Easily. As he says, as his cat still is just scared of every time he pulls that thing out.
Careful, the trigger lock on that likes to get hung up on the bag. That was a really nice bag at one point in time.
I need to remind you what a trigger lock looks like. That's not what a trigger lock looks like.
Listen, if you put a lock on the gun and the gun can't go bang because of the lock, it's a trigger lock.
I was about to ask where that was, and then I found it.
Where what was? Keys?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're there.
Yeah.
You ready for a good time? Because I'm not going to tell you which key it is.
Okay.
Yeah. You got like
There
a
are
ring.
There are
of
three
every,
identical.
Yeah. I've got.
I like how you
and
took
the
them out and you
swinging-
just kind of flopped them out.
And the swinging ball
Yeah.
ornament just really drives
Oh,
her
yeah,
home.
yeah, yeah. Hey, while you're in there, can you
Can I put the slam?
put that one in?
My tools are in the truck.
There's
so
a
you'll have to
good
go
wrench
find
right
yours.
there.
Oh, alright.
Did you?
I haven't wrenched mine down yet, so every time we shoot at ducks, I gotta like get up there and like re-fucking twist it. I'm afraid I'll shoot it off one day.
I've got a wrench in my bag.
There's one that's lived with
Oh, I have
me.
one at my house. I could easily do it, but
There's one that's lived with me in the boat
So-
with him, and he's just too
so
lazy to
happy
reach
you-
over.
So happy you started at the end you started on. Well, he's either going to find it first try or the last try.
A gun that doesn't go bang.
Well, I don't know if it will now or not.
Even better.
'Cause I put the factory shit back in.
Even better then. So you're going to play a roulette with the first duck you could have killed all season.
That's how
Did
I
you
got the
hear
duck
the-
last year. Don't you remember? Click, fuck, bang, dead duck.
Hi, Moose.
sorry, we were just playing footsie.
No, I was referring to the big chunker friendly.
No, we actually.
Well, yeah, you said that, and I'm like,
Party,
the
nobody
cat over at the
knows.
table. I'm like, wait a minute.
I see how it is.
Motherfucker. It's just TJ.
Not saying I hated it, but
I have a footsie party over there. They didn't invite me. It's
well, I
not
got
fair.
one more, so.
TJ likes playing with semen.
Hey, man, they have to teach you to be social. They don't tell you how.
Meanwhile, Sean's still stroking your barrel.
You keep saying that like it's going to change.
Oh, now he's got his finger inside of it.
I think it's
Mom,
sounding.
Mama always said go knuckle deep. There he is, Adam. You wanted to see how big he is when he's not curled up in a basket. Hi, buddy.
God, you were one big motherfucker.
I told you that's the kind of cat that eats your face when you pass away.
Yes, it is. Look, I'm not sure your rigid case is safe up there.
They wait till you rot to get soft, and then they're like, "All right," and they lap you up with that rough tongue.
Are you
Thank
sure this is the decision you're making?
I don't know what's in there.
He doesn't know.
Improved cylinder was in there.
What's this one?
Full is the one that you tried to hand me.
I like to see him do.
This
full
is the
choke.
fourth
Steel
to
shot.
tightest. This is the fifth to tightest. But I'm not certain full choke is rated for steel shot.
Improved cylinders tighter than mod?
Oh no!
That
Fuck.
doesn't.
No, it's improved modified. Yeah, holy hell, this is loose.
Why don't you put that?
Give me that one.
Put the modified in.
Yeah, I almost. Good. Boy, I'm glad you said the third option.
Well, I don't know much,
He
but
gave you a thing.
What is this?
what is
A
one?
Mossberg?
That's AccuChoke.
Don't look at me. I'm a rifle guy. Like shotguns are.
No, I was looking at you
Braille.
to say is that choke that we
Yeah.
had.
Shotguns
You are
are
blind as a
braille.
bat.
I fucking ask you guys when it comes to gauges.
No, what I was-
and fucking choke sizes.
Where
Yeah,
I
I
was
don't
grew
know
up in
shit.
Pennsylvania. We're the muzzleloader state. Like,
what I was questioning and
They asked
to
me
a
black
I was
powder
listening to a guy's YouTube up here, and he's talking about like civil unrest and stuff, and walking around Tennessee, just open carry and all of this, that, and the other thing. And it was like, what do you do with your rifles when like you get out of your car? He's like, I usually just leave it sitting on the fucking passenger seat. He's like, but then again, I'm from the patron saint of state of shooting shit, so I can get away with that. I'm like, I like that. The patron state of shooting shit.
fair enough.
quit tapping your shit on the table.
Why you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, you bastard. That's not even nice. He's got a hearing issue.
That's why it was nicer for me than it was for you.
It does have a cutoff.
Oh yeah, it does.
Let's find it.
We did.
Yeah, you did.
Not well enough if you jumped.
It's still fairly loud.
Yeah, it still lets you go a little
but
ways.
it doesn't hurt you as bad.
So you're thinking this is your first choice tomorrow?
Well, I would like it to be. It's killed 2 ducks, so I know it can kill ducks.
I just got one on each.
The only thing that 870's killed is pheasant.
You already give her a plug or
No, the plug's in my range bag.
God damn it. Hey Teach, go get the range bag.
I don't know the range bag.
You'll find it eventually.
Don't worry, Sally, I'll get it.
Way more fun to make you do this.
When's the last time you got pissed?
I brought in 6 bags. I
Today.
don't know what the fuck.
It's fine. He's playing the game just the way it needs to be played because he's still getting you to do all his maintenance for him. You're learning quite well, Adam. I've told you once, I've told you twice.
Shooter tell you about this?
You get him sat down with a group of friends and a beverage or two and just set him to it, and he'll start cleaning guns.
Night tearing through my house trying to find this plug. So finally, I'm like, fuck it. Like, maybe Shooter has an extra one. I'm like, he's a gun nut. I'm sure he's got a 500 or 2 sitting up in his gun room. Like, everybody's got a 500. The second I hit send of, do you have one of these?
What the fuck did you do to this thing?
What? Like, the second I hit send, I opened my range bag and there it was.
You're not supposed to stick your dick with a brass bristle attached to it down the end of it.
Yes.
Jesus. Each.
Why, is this all scratched?
Look at the end right down by the fucking ports.
Sure, what'd you do to my gun?
Nothing. But your plug's in. Good luck getting it back out.
Well, how am I supposed to stick my finger down there and see what all that schmoo is? I wonder if that's from when I stuck the muzzle of this into the mud last year. You were sitting right next to me when it happened. You knew about this.
I'm more mad now. There's an orange, out in that room there's an orange case by my shit in the corner.
Oh, your shit is.
The orange case right in front of you. Bring me, I'm gonna try and save this thing from itself. And
Find
you.
it.
Better adjust your tone. I'll turn this gun into a bow tie for you.
Just let him go.
I could tell him don't touch the fucking gun. He's still gonna clean it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Sure, why do you clean it? I told you not to touch it. Well, you're gonna put it away dirty, so here you go.
Yeah.
He's into her now.
It's weird.
What is like?
It's like you guys
I've
hate
never
me
heard
and then
of
I
it.
do this shit and you're like, oh, that's why we keep him around.
Wait! When my guns get cleaned, it's because they need cleaned, and I present them to Sean, and he goes, "My God, it's disgusting. Let me scrub it." I hope you're like that for Callie and dishes, because
No, but
you make for a good fucking wife.
Here, you do this one next.
I've been told I'm a good housewife.
Not that that's a bad
Have
thing.
you seen Callie's Easy Shield?
Yeah, he's seen
Yeah.
Easy. You shot it.
That's the original.
Oh, this is fun.
What do you got over there?
My shield.
Oh.
I don't have a very good holster for my 43X. So.
I do like this.
Didn't you just yell at me for sticking a
I
brass
have
brush
to-
down that thing? And that's exactly what you're about to do.
With your dick. I'm gonna do it with a rod.
I used a rod.
I'm confused.
Weird way to call your dick a rod, but I mean.
Actually, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I used one of those snakes.
His concern
I like these sights on this.
Was more that you were doing
is
it.
that you stuck your dick in it, not the brass bristle.
Yeah, I wasn't worried about the brass.
I thought that was a euphemism. I didn't think he actually thought I stuck my dick in it.
No, he really thought that splooge at the end was your fault.
Whoa.
I'm way too wide to fit in there.
I do not like the sound of that on these headphones.
I must be down pretty far because I
I
don't
thought you
hear
wur
it.
supposed to go all the way and
That's
then
weird.
this motherfucker's just scrubbing partially way through.
This is a beat ass fucking brush. The best part is, turn around, Woody. Look at the cat behind you. He is mystified about me cleaning shotguns at this table.
What is
He-
this?
Yeah, because you got a freaking cat toy.
Yeah,
You got a long rod with something.
he is confused and
Bristly
he
at
is
the
willing
end.
to play the game if he thinks he's going to get some playtime.
Hey, buddy.
How dare you deny your pussy playtime?
Weird if you just say it like that.
I think he.
I don't know of any other way to say it.
I'm not sure this one's postable.
I thought this was just a test run.
I gotta edit this shit. Fuck.
No, this is gonna become a hot mic, and Woody's just gonna cut the few best segments that are savable.
It's gonna be a hot mic. I'm gonna have to tell my mom not to listen. She comments
Wait,
on stuff.
sorry,
I'm like, come
sorry.
on, Mom, you're one of my 7 plays. That sucks.
Damn it.
Welcome to the Fraternal Outdoors podcast. This one, not safe for work. Put your headphones in.
Mom, if you're listening.
Yeah, Mom,
stop
stop now. Parental advisory. This is not meant for your parents, but mine.
Everyone
To be
respect
fair,
me.
to Eli's mom, I'm really sorry. Shooter was one that accused me of putting my dick in the shotgun. I didn't own up to it. It never happened.
Yeah.
Okay, it wasn't my dick, it was somebody else's.
That's hilarious.
If dick goes into a shotgun, it wasn't your dick, but is the shotgun still violated?
About 4 more seconds of awkward
Well.
silence.
I guess it depends what the shotgun's wearing.
There's only as much awkward silence as I leave when I edit it.
That one needs about 4 seconds more,
Yeah.
so double the silence.
Yeah, I could double it, triple it, cut it in half. Make
ass bitch.
Make it whatever you want.
This ain't mud. He didn't clean the carbon out of the end of it after he shot it last year.
Oh, you were accusing him it was mud?
Yeah.
I thought that was his defense and your accusal was something to do with his dick.
Well, yeah, but the honest answer is what I enjoyed thinking. I enjoyed accusing him, but the reality of the matter, a little less violent.
Ridiculous. Oh, TJ, I don't think I told you about Overland Expo.
Dude, I saw you went. Tell me
Sure
more.
you want
I
me
had an
scrubbing in
awesome
the background?
It was really cool. We got there, Steph was driving, which was probably good because I was just like jaw drop looking at all the Overland rigs. Like, just in the campground alone,
Yeah.
just looking around at all the rigs. And it was really just inspirational because you just walk around. And actually, everybody there was just super nice, super cool. You could walk up to anybody and start a conversation about anything.
Oh,
It
that's
was
sick.
like that kind of festival vibe.
Yeah.
And like we were just walking the campground the first night, I think it was. And I saw this dude it ended up being what it was a hammock stand. And it mounts on one end, like on your roof rack.
Mm-hmm.
Comes over, and then it's got a bipod that comes off from that. So you have basically your tarp line,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all rigid, and you can hang a hammock off from it,
Oh, that's
your
cool.
vehicle. And I just saw it, I'm like, that is super cool. And they were all out doing their thing. And I came over, I'm like, I'm really sorry to bug you, but I just wanted to ask you about this. I just wanted to know what it was so I could look it up later. This dude came over and gave me a full tour.
Damn, that's fucking sick.
He gave me a full tour. Like, this is what it is. My wife got it when it was a Kickstarter. Walked me through it. He's like, this is what I like about it. This is what I don't like about it. Gave me the whole shebang, dude. It was like just a random dude that I was like,
That's cool. I want to know about.
that's really cool. That's really cool. Could you tell me what it is? And he's like, here, everything you could ever want to know about it. That's a good litmus test for the vibe, right? You know, you sit down at tables and have lunch next to people and get a conversation going and hear some cool shit. You can go to classes. They had all these,
sweet.
they had all this educational stuff, which I didn't even realize. Like, Steph and I wanted to go and kind of just get a real feel for what the trailer game was for like Overland trailers, because we want to move up into something from the Gladiator with the rooftop tent. It's just too small, right?
Yeah.
Now that we've got the girls, it's like rooftop tent will probably go on top of whatever trailer we evolve into, and we're not ready to pull the trigger right now because Steph just got the RAV4, so it's not a this year purchase, but we really wanted to know what was out there so we could start realistically figuring out what we're saving up for, you know? And that was really cool. But once we were signed up and I realized there was classes, I'm like, I'll be damned if I'm not going to get my money's worth out of coming down here. And we just started signing up for classes.
That's sweet.
There's so many classes. We went to one on marketing. That was pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Steph really was interested in the outdoor eats.
So, were those classes more like business orientated kind of thing?
No, dude. One of them was put on by Medical Points Abroad.
Oh, cool.
I actually videoed the one. I was the volunteer, so I got tourniqueted.
Yeah.
So I handed my phone to Steph. She didn't realize I had been taking videos, so there's a lot of fucking ground for a while. But I've got it, I've got the audio of it at least. It was pretty cool.
Dude, that is fucking sweet that they did that class.
Yeah,
Cool
we went to all the medical ones.
Yeah.
Medical Points Abroad was super awesome to us. They found out Steph was a vet tech, and they were like, "Hey, come here," and they had her like review the list on their. They've got like a critter vet like kit package. And we attended a bunch of their trainings.
That's fucking sweet.
So you finally got some medical training?
So that was like
yeah. Fortuitous, right? The last podcast you were talking about how I felt like I needed it, and I saw it, and with the price of admission, like they're doing it as a demo at this event, like over at Overland Expo. So we went to at least three of their things. One was dressing and wound management for non-arterial bleeds, basically.
Yeah.
And then we attended another one that was all about arterial bleeds with tourniquets.
Stop it quick.
Yeah, tourniquets, chest seals, and wound packing.
Yep.
That was probably the best one for me.
Yeah. I wish.
That was probably the best one. Like packing a wound where you like. Hot tip that I had never fucking known or even thought about, and it's so stupid simple. When you're packing gauze into the wound, because the first clot is the best clot.
Yes, it is.
When you're packing the gauze into the wound, he's like, ball up that first one, shove it in there, and try to find the source as best you can. Pressure. When you get the next bit of gauze, and he's talking about field trauma, so he's like, just throw the gauze over your shoulder. That's the best chance you got at keeping it clean. We're stopping the bleed. We're not, preventing infections, the doctor's job. Yep. You're just stopping the fucking bleed best you can.
Yep.
But he's like, grab that next wad of it and thumb over thumb. You push that gauze into that thumb and remove it out from under so you keep the pressure. What a simple but effective tip.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good one, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I loved their training.
Oh, that's good, man.
I really loved their training. And then the third class we took was splinting. And then I bought some stuff from them. Like I got their Sam Splint. They had like a splinting kit. It was
I fucking hate Sam Splints.
2 aluminum V rolls, like 4 packs of gauze. Or no, 2 packs of gauze.
Did you get any
4 cravats,
I was
so
about
like
to
your
say,
triangular
cravats.
bandage.
Cravats.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Triangle.
Kravitz. 4 Lenny Kravitz. No guitars though, so it was worthless. Yeah. And then what else was in there? Elastic bandage, like an ace bandage. 2 of those. So you can basically split the kit to 2 to have the basics, or you can have a really comprehensive kit. So we split. Like Steph took half, I took half, and there's a roll of like vet wrap too.
I got some
Dr.
more
Orgone,
random fucking medical gear at home if you want some. Like
Always.
leftover shit.
No,
I don't know if it's expired or not.
Before
but
you
I
get
got
too
some of
carried
that
away.
stuff.
Yeah.
Because I had 2
I'd like
med
to
bags.
remind you that is a
One was a
Mossberg
mystery ranch,
500.
and I ended up taking that apart.
It's
and
a
making
field
more
gun.
like a 3-day bag.
It Yeah.
sure is.
And my other one,
Why
I
you stick
try
a
to
metal
keep
pick
stacked,
down my
but
barrel?
That was
I
the
got
other
some
really
shit.
cool thing they did is like
Get a
they would
plastic
review.
pick, you bitch.
So I went to a round table that one of their guys was at as well,
Scratch
and in that
my
it
barrel
came out.
shit.
They're like, "Hey, we'll review your med kit down at the booth." I'm like, absolutely. So I showed up. I showed up at one of the trainings with my med kit. And I slapped it down and talked to the dude. It ended up being, he's one of the co-owners, and he was the dude from the round table. He's from upstate New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I talked to him a
Oh,
bunch. He was the one who had Steph review the med kit too. Awesome dude. I can't remember his name, but
Well, he couldn't have been that awesome then.
nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just bad with names. He's super, super cool dude. And he went through my med kit and was just like, you know, I had a rat tourniquet in there, and he's like, that slingshot material, like,
Yeah.
and
You want something more rigid.
yeah. Well, after attending that one,
Find yourself a cat.
yeah, like the arterial bleed control, like the wound packing, chest seals, and tourniquets one, that convinced me, like, cat is the fucking way to go. Like,
Yeah.
I know the difference between the rat and the cat, and I fucking get it.
Yeah.
Like, I understand.
Cats are fucking awesome.
I understand.
But again,
like,
it goes-
I
it
bought
goes back
one
to our
from them, and
previous-
then I got another 3-pack when I got home.
Yeah.
It goes back to our previous
putting them everywhere.
podcast. I told you, like, there is no standard of what tourniquet it has to be, but I'm pretty sure everybody is using a cat.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you can use a rat. You're not wrong.
It's better
It'll
than
work.
nothing.
yeah, I mean, fuck, my belt's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah. It's better than nothing, but if you're serious about it, it's a cat.
But what are the things I told you if you were seeking medical training, what to get? Stop the bleed. And
Yeah.
splinting.
Yeah.
That's what you're concerned with.
I should get a refresher on CPR.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I've attended and been trained in it several times, but I know that the science has changed since I've been trained by it. I know some of what has been, like, but I haven't actually been to a class.
Yeah.
So I should get back to a CPR class to get refreshed. I know compressions are more important than breaths, but I'm not super well trained.
Do they even train breaths in it all anymore? I heard there was some talk about going to no breath.
No,
They-
they still
They
you
still
still
are.
give breaths.
Yeah.
But it's more geared now to you can wait for the ambulance or whoever to show up who has a back valve mask. Like
You don't have to be doing it yourself.
don't stop compressions to give a breath. Fuck that.
By hand,
Yeah.
without equipment.
Yeah.
I got
Like,
you.
if you were a single rescuer and you don't
You're
have
just waiting for
you
real
don't
emergency
have a,
services
yeah, you
to
don't have
show
a
up.
pocket mask or one of those. I used to have one on my keychain. It's a real tiny little just plastic like condom you put over their face with a one-way valve. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I'm just thinking about my brain just went to like just
Trojan man.
stretching a fucking condom over this dude's face and poking a hole in it really quick. This is for both of us.
Trojan said not to do this.
You want to know how he got onto the tactical penguin slide?
He wasn't even there when you were fantasizing about me
It was not
sliding.
fantasizing. See,
It was your words, man. We can go back to the tape.
I didn't use the word fantasize. You did.
I
And
think.
then I said it got weird.
No, you said it's your fantasy, bro, and I'm like, no, it's kind of yours, and then you're like, oh damn, you got me. That's how that went.
Foiled again.
I realize the error of my ways. None of you need to go back and replay that tape.
But you can look at the episode before this.
I got edit control. I can just insert it.
It's like a sound bit just randomly somewhere.
It was inserted.
And it was at that moment he realized he fucked up. But yeah, no, don't. You're not delaying compressions to give a breath. Like,
Yeah.
just there's enough oxygen in the human body to sustain the brain for a pretty decent amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, autoerotic asphyxia. Prove
What's
that.
your thoughts on those suction devices for a child's choking?
Oh, like the weird, like almost a slingshot.
I don't have an opinion on it because I'm like I've heard of what you're talking about, but I haven't seen it or done like any research or
Yeah.
anything.
I'm not well researched on it. I have one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have
I've heard
one
good
because
things.
mom bought one for her house, and like I don't know, there's a deal if you bought two. Like she bought one for our house and one for hers.
Yeah.
I know they're one. It's like a one-time use thing. I think it's got like a little, like a CO2 cartridge or something to like create a vacuum or something. I don't know how they work exactly.
I thought
Sounds like
I saw the ones that looked like a sucked, like looked like a reverse slingshot.
No,
I have no
like
idea.
that.
Actually.
That like you put it,
It
over their
looks like
mouth and you pull back.
It
and,
just
the
looks like a
forces-
little gas mask, and you like hit a button. I think.
Sounds like you need to buy a couple extra and you need to get really drunk.
Right. She took my.
Make sure
That's
I-
a weird way to get hospitalized.
But only in the mouth, though.
Yeah.
Oh, now you say it.
We were all thinking it. Now you're saying it.
I
Thanks.
wasn't. You guys are dirty.
So again, do you feel like a dad taking your kids out to the woods?
I'm the old man in this group, aren't I?
You're
close.
close.
How old are you?
27.
Oh yeah, you're the old man in this
Son of a
group.
bitch. Wow. How old are you?
30.
Not you.
Damn it.
You just turned 32.
Yeah.
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 Damn.
Not you.
I am the old man. That ain't
Damn,
right.
dude, you're really close to 40. How does that feel?
You can't shoot him, but you can hit him with it.
A weird thing to say to a friend that's going to be holding a 12 gauge next to your head tomorrow.
Safety check him.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll get yours when you turn 30. You've got
Just
younger
give 'em the old-
friends. You got younger friends that are still in their 20s and they can be assholes.
No longer.
You're in your 30s and you're still an asshole.
See, this is age dependent.
Dustin and I hit the.
He's just got more practice.
Dustin and I hit the big 3-0 together. We understand it.
The big 3-0. Okay,
Yeah.
Dad. So wasn't that part of? I know it's randomly a side shot. Isn't that part of the news that he's back going for a boy?
That is indeed.
That sounds pretty awesome. I'm excited for him.
Another little 3-headed dog.
Yeah.
Fun fact: I'm pretty sure my kids are lactose intolerant.
Huh. That sucks.
Tell them to find their toes and stop playing with toddlers. Lacking toes and toddler hands.
A little bit of a stretch there, but no, we just started on this new like soy formula, and I guess they're starting to fuck the like brand new kids.
Oh, yeah?
It's great.
No more explosive diarrhea.
Huh?
No more explosive diarrhea.
Well, that hasn't really been an issue. My daughter's been throwing up since the day she was born, and not like a little bit of baby spit up. I mean, like she'll throw up the entire bottle.
Oh, God.
Harper
Yeah.
was that way.
Yeah. So
Harper was that way for the first year and a half.
yeah, and we've had her on famotidine, which is supposed to help with
Yeah.
like acid reflux,
We keep that around.
and it hasn't been doing a damn thing for her. Like she still throws up just as much. So finally, we just mentioned something to the pediatrician. She's like, or my wife had mentioned, she's like, is it possible that they're lactose intolerant? Like, as I've gotten older, I've developed a slight aversion to it,
Yeah. Well,
which
if you,
sucks.
it's one of those you don't use it, you lose it kind of deals. It really is, actually. Like, milk intolerance is like.
I feel like this is just some sort of government ploy they got in
It's
your
like
brain. You're like, I want you to.
It probably
have
is.
more
It's
fucking
big
diarrhea.
cheese.
Yeah, remember the government cheese?
It's the goddamn government cheese.
They've gotten
What
to
is that?
Woody.
Fat Electrician, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go watch the bit on
You know what we're
Fat
talking about,
Electrician.
Yeah, the
It
government
is
cheese.
government
episode.
cheese.
I know-
Fucking hilarious video ever.
He
It's
does
my
a
favorite
whole-
one.
Oh,
He does a whole
I know
fucking
who the Fat
video on it.
Electrician is because my favorite's the USS Texas.
Oh, that
He does a whole
Gangster leading a battleship.
and then
I
he
have
goes,
sunk my battleship prepared to die.
Dude, that's when the fucking
he goes
The
on
Navy used to
Time
be
for
gangster.
Pie and summarizes it
No, that
too,
wasn't
and it's
the Navy.
fucking hilarious.
That entire ship was manned by Marines.
That was just a fight
They
about
gave
that.
they gave the Sea Grunts a battleship.
Let them drive the water boat. Or the water gun.
Yeah.
What was it? There's something in that fact that it's a gun and water and.
I just have no idea, but I would love to. I have sunk my own battleship. Prepared to die. Shooting 36 Volvos an
Spicy
hour.
Volvos.
Spicy Volvos every half hour.
Youchie.
I think besides the government cheese one, my other favorite one is about that Finnish soldier who did too much meth.
Oh,
That was so
I haven't
fucking
heard
funny.
that one.
What was it?
You heard his
Simo?
one on
I forgot his
Doctor
name.
It's Simo something.
Doctor Officer Sniper or whatever it was. He does one on snipers.
Oh, it's like.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, wasn't it the
Scout
PJ? Wasn't it like the
snipers.
PJ or something? It's like.
No, it's a different one.
You did a scout sniper one, right?
Yeah, it might have been that. He's like, look, you gotta understand, to be taken out by a sniper, you have to piss the president off so bad that he wants to make shit personal. Because he could just
put warheads on foreheads.
Send in the Air Force and drop warheads on foreheads, but no.
Yeah.
He wants to make this personal, unalive you off the dollar menu.
So he's going to send Galileo over
to revoke your birth certificate.
That's awesome. That guy's the fucking best one-liners ever.
They're great.
Dude, you gotta listen to him on Time for Pie because
it's so bad.
He obviously prepares some of what he does for his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And it's fucking awesome,
Even
right?
the unsubscribed podcast.
His just
demeanor.
fucking, he's that guy without the script, dude.
Yeah.
Like, his one-liner potential is just fucking off the scale.
I'm so jealous he does that. He's so
Dude, he's funny without a script.
Yeah.
Like, he goes into those
His
podcasts.
ad lib
man.
is fucking on point.
Dude, I like the one when he does. I think he does howitzers, right? He's like, it's more of a to whom it may concern.
Oh, it's the mortar. It's the mortarman.
Oh, the mortarman. Yeah. He's like, when do you want to take out an entire grid square? You call these guys.
It's more of
Fuck everything in that general direction.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
I like the one he did. I think it was on the.
Yeetus Deletus. Wasn't
Yeah,
that where
yeah,
that
that's
came
what
from?
he has. He's got a bunch of them that's Yeetus.
It's not a war crime the first time.
That came out of the trench gun one.
Remember, it's only a war crime if you lose.
When you have an 18-year-old coming around the bed and he's slam firing a 12-gauge shotgun.
It's historically accurate, too. The Germans were pushing to have those deemed as a war crime and illegal to use in a war.
They are. You can't use shotguns in war now.
Yeah, well, war crimes.
But hey, if you're breaching the door and the guy on the other side of the door happens to be on the line of fire,
I'm just going to tell you right now, war crimes are never imposed on the winning side.
Yep. I've heard stories of people having a breacher chainsaw and having to use it as a set weapon coming through the door. It's fun fucking Gears of War on that guy.
Alright, I'm breaking the cardinal rule here, Adam.
Which would be what?
We're going back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There is some carbon in there that is nasty. I cannot get it loose.
Well, if I was shooting a slug through it, I'd be concerned.
Good.
That's
We're going to be
bro.
careful.
But I'm not. I don't know why they put fucking ports on that barrel.
Yeah, I was looking at
it. It does nothing.
Nope.
Except piss shooter off, as you can see.
Yeah.
Very. Especially when you see this fucking thing I just loosed from your barrel, you're going to be like, what?
I'm waiting for it to roll out of there and hit you in the eye.
It's like,
There it is. That is what's in those ports. It's like a ribbon.
what's that, bro?
When I'm done.
Is that right? Is that the smoothbore barrel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 26 inch. I think.
Maybe, yeah, I think 26.
It's either 26 or 28. Yo, I was looking at a Remington 1100 on Gunbroker today. 34-inch barrel.
Goose barrel.
What the fuck? That's
what
right
I
as
said.
shit.
It's a goose
Holy
barrel.
fuck.
That's what I'm like, fucking
Sean,
You
what's
gotta
ours,
cut
28?
like
28.
all the brush in a 34-inch span around you so you can move that fucking gun.
You know, the first time Adam and I ever shot at ducks, I was gonna mow them down with a 3.5-inch BB because
Wait, what'd you
They
just
were-
say?
He was first time we went on duck hunt.
No, the way you said BB was funny.
Oh,
BB.
BB. Sorry, threw me off guard.
He was gonna go right through the cattails. He was just gonna meet.
I was
Here we
just
come.
I was gonna start with that load, and I don't remember what I had loaded behind it, maybe 3s. I was just gonna blow down the cattails to get him to go to flush, and then he was gonna be ready for the first shot, and I was gonna swing to the next. And my gun didn't fucking go off.
Click, click, and finally Adam. Boom! All right, well, one of you's gonna shoot.
I just picture all you guys aiming up like I said. Woody's just like
no, I'm.
he's like shooting him down to fucking knee level.
Why does everybody picture me as some wild fucking gunman?
Because I've seen the way you handle a shotgun.
Because I've seen what you do walking around. Fuck.
I'm perfectly safe. I don't know why you say things like this.
We're not saying
We're not saying you're not safe.
But the fauna may be safe. The flora, not so much.
There's no back limit on weeds.
Like we put a mower on the back of that boat. I'm pretty sure we convince you to water ski and try and shoot ducks as we're just going down the lake.
We're gonna be mowing the weeds. We're just gonna put a pushboard behind it.
That's not gonna happen because I, as we've discussed, don't clean my guns very good. So I have to avoid situations like them going underwater with me when I'm biffing on skis. So I won't do it.
I'll let you into my little trade secret here. I never clean my guns, and this is the only one I've had that doesn't go bang. And there's a lot of people on the Mossberg forum that says it's a very common problem.
You've done the right thing. You just bring it to Sean.
Look, I had intentions when we were down in PA of cleaning my shield.
If Gunsmith
That
had
never
made
happened.
money, Sean would
Honestly,
have jumped ship.
if it
long
rains
ago.
hard enough, you don't gotta clean your gun anyways. It's already fucking clean with the water.
I subscribed to that theory last year when I put the 270 away. It was a little heartbroken when I took it out.
Yeah, a little too
I mean,
much
if
brown
you've seen
camo.
Cheers clean,
There was a lot of brown camo.
if you've seen Cheers clean a muzzle loader,
Cheers cleans a muzzle oil he's putting in a dishwasher. And that man just starts spraying water and hopes.
straight up soapy water.
I mean,
Yeah,
as long as you get it all off.
Which
it's
for him
the
works.
best
way. It's the best way to get black powder out of a barrel.
Yeah.
You're welcome. It's clean. I got it.
I would thank you, but
I got
didn't ask you to do it.
I would think that.
I'm more mad that it was that carbon.
Damn.
Like, that'd be cool if I actually gave a fuck about that carbon. I don't.
You poor child. I'll
I
adopt you
should
someday.
thank you, but get fucked.
Is that how that came across?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You just
You
go
were worried.
outside.
Yeah, you were worried you weren't quite getting the
Yeah, I didn't want this to be
big
misunderstood.
yeah.
I'm calling CPR.
You just gotta go outside and blow off a few loads before he's finished and be like, yep, just the way I like it, dirty. Piss him off. We'll put it right away.
I don't think it'll piss him off. His neighbors? Maybe. I mean, it is 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I don't think the crackheads are up to something again. At least they're not trying to make fucking, what was it? They
It
were
is
doing,
wild.
Wait, what's my...
stump carving at like 9:30.
Bang. No STDs. Shooter transmitted.
I mean, you could use the extra carbon as a
Infections.
tracer, you know? See if you're shooting better.
Well, that was the plan. How am I supposed to know if I'm high or low? I can't see those fucking BBs. It's like guys that say they can watch your bullets flying through there. You're fucking lying.
You
Yeah,
assume
well,
the
fuck that.
trajectory
There's
based.
no way you can.
Uh-uh.
You know.
Not within a
You
200
assume the
yards.
trajectory based on your sight picture when you go bang and where the wad went.
Yeah.
You're like,
So wait, you
Which
mean
is for
to,
aiming
you mean
up
to
and
tell me
yeah,
you
much.
all are out there shooting guns and hunting with your eyes open?
Wait, what?
Weird.
Bang scares me. I close my eyes. Just like that.
Let me know what I hit. Bang, bang, bang.
I went to my brother's
you're
house.
still blinking when the fucking shot goes off. You know?
I went to my older brother's house for me, him, my younger brother. We got together to kind of like celebrate our birthdays because they're both this month, and we ended up going back to my older brother's house to play his golf simulator because he has
A golf simulator.
yeah, he's got everything he wants. So he built a golf simulator in his garage.
If I was good at golf, I'd think it's cool, but I suck at golf, so.
Don't worry, so do I.
Look how clean it is.
So my little brother had one
I
of
sent
his
my
friends
dad. My
with him,
dad
and
had
every
me
time
air
this
flighted the
kid's-
last time I swung a golf club. So
Wait, what?
nothing. True. Different story.
Do I tell him now or later he missed a spot?
Yeah,
If you shoot it tomorrow, it won't matter.
if you want Sean to be awake for duck hunting tomorrow, you're gonna say it's the.
Had a hard time getting him out of bed a couple mornings after.
Fucking, he'll fucking clean the finish off that son of a bitch.
No, I'm saying if you tell him it's dirty, he'll be out here till tomorrow working on it.
That's only an hour and 48 minutes away.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I still got knives I gotta sharpen.
You sharpen your knives?
Do tomorrow. Do tomorrow.
Well, we'll have time sitting around tomorrow, I imagine.
Yeah, Kevin's making soups for us.
What a gal.
So we will have warm soups when we come home.
That's nice.
It is nice.
What kind of soups?
One's going to be a tortellini chicken soup, and the other one is going to be taco soup.
Ooh.
See, I thought you were just saying soup weird, and I realized there's actually
Like he was an idiot.
Yeah, I was like, there's actually more than one soup.
That's why I asked that question the way I did.
Plural, yeah.
I'm like, all right. Let's see if he's an engineer or if that's just an upper state degree. Like,
You know what I've been thinking a lot lately?
no.
You're about to. Hang on.
Besides your mom, I guess.
Hey, she's a nice lady.
Don't doubt it. Yeah, I saw a meme the other day.
You were saying,
And it really made me think.
So
Like,
hey,
actually,
Mom.
yeah.
have you ever seen an autistic black person?
Oh, we're going back to this part. This
Yeah.
was a conversation.
I think so.
Really?
Not factually.
What does that
Like,
mean?
I don't know. I can't confirm it.
That they were black
were
or
trying to
autistic.
Autistic. I don't know, bro. I don't see color. I don't fucking see color.
Fucking
So
theta now in color.
I don't know, bro. I don't see color, so I couldn't tell you. I just couldn't tell you. Wow.
That joke didn't go where I wanted it to, but I'm happy about it. Yep, it is. Put it back in your car where you left it. Or
No.
even better, put it back in the bag.
You're going to put it back in that pouch you're in right there.
Yeah.
My mom
I
is
am.
way off by this point.
That's wild.
Yeah, I've been thinking about
So I
it a lot
said
lately,
it nuts,
too.
didn't it?
Say that again.
I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
Yeah.
Is it racist to Google it?
What, can black people have autism?
Listen,
Not that specifically.
I'm
sure
not
they
the dude.
can.
I'm not the dude on you, like looking at your search history from the
Was this
government.
supposed to be in there?
I don't know.
Yeah, this was the spring.
This is gonna be.
Yeah. I had that. That was just in my range bag. That was the original kit that was the kit I bought,
Oh,
installed. Gun refused to go bang.
so you put the other parts back in, and this is the.
Yeah, so this is why if you modify your guns, I'll save the stock parts.
Put that back in the range bag.
Put that in there. So that way
So when we lose this, you lose all the parts to the gun all at once.
I googled it, but it
I
just.
don't think I wanna
just
save those
normal
parts.
You image searched it.
I did. I want to see a picture. I don't.
What?
I'm not asking if they can be. I'm asking if you ever seen any.
I guess that's the electrician versus the engineer. I want the empirical data. He's like, I just need a diagram.
What is he?
Why did
What
this
does an
come up?
autistic person look like? Like Down syndrome? Yeah, you look like you have autism.
I mean, it's the entire Marine Corps, so I guess I do have a look.
I'm assuming you're using the 500 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna set these over in the corner so they're.
Well, don't go too far with that 870. I need that too.
Oh, okay.
Because if that 500 doesn't go bang,
Okay. Let me.
Bang.
You just gotta have one under each arm, and you gotta start with that one.
You want to put?
Or we'll duct tape them together.
I'm kind of surprised you look like a double barrel guy. Adam.
what'd you say earlier? Oh, yeah, that's a loaded question, my friend.
You do have twins.
I do.
That's what happens when he gets nervous about pulling the trigger. He pulls both of them.
It's a double barrel guy.
Listen, I just want to make sure I got her. All right.
Oh, boom! Got him.
All the misfires out of that 500. I'm nervous. both barrels.
And we can usually give you a double barrel with some shotgun, some wire, or with some shotgun. I'm retarded. Some duct tape and some wire.
Not sure where you're going with that.
You're going for the belt loop, you know.
Oh man.
Well, I think we're winding down here, and it's probably about that time.
Yeah. I don't want to be miserable.
Now, you being an engineer, can you tell time better than you can measure?
I don't know. Make you feel better or worse?
God knows you can't measure.
Hi, Moose. Apparently he's warming up to Woody.
Wow, must be nice. I've been coming here like twice a week for the last like 2 months, and the cat's like, "Fuck you, you're back."
Yeah, to be fair, it's either gets a hot or cold reception, and which cat it is completely
I was
based
sitting
on.
upstairs on Sean's chair,
Oh, this is great.
and I was just chilling there, and the cat comes up to me, looks at me, and I'm like, "Oh, hey," and he goes to like jumps up with my arms. He jumps up on me, looks at me in the face, and hisses at me, and I was like, "You jumped on me, you son of a bitch!" I don't know what I'm supposed to do
You
here.
just do what my daughter.
See, my
did.
cat tried that
We-
once.
We stayed here when Harper was like, what was she, like a year old?
Barely.
She was like a year old. We
Barely
stayed
toddler.
upstairs and we put a little gate across. And I can't even remember which of your cats it was.
Zeal.
Was it Zeal? Zeal came over and was like kind of giving her a look, and she was like kind of giving him a look between the baby gate. They're just kind of like sussing each other out, and he hissed at her. He's like, she's like, and he's like, what the fuck?
And that's what I knew. She was going to be a handful.
Yeah, basically.
Harper's hilarious.
Zeal's like, what the hell? She hissed back, bro.
It's like, wait, what? That's never happened. It talks back.
Hit on my cat jumped.
I don't know where to go from here.
Cat jumped in my lap once, looked at me and hissed, and I turned him into a projectile.
See, I can do it with my cats too, but not their cats. My cat, my wife brought home from work that she found in the
Listen,
garden.
listen. Dogs are like old people.
Dude,
they need help.
All the
up and
cats
down.
I've ever owned
Cats?
have like a
Fuck,
sob
you can
story.
bowl a cat.
Oh yeah.
All the cats I've ever owned were like some semblance
Well, I
of
was telling
stray.
Jason saying how the moose got up
Ever.
and looked him
All
in
of
his
them.
soul.
Like
and
you
hissed.
try to kill them, they
Like my cat
Like,
did that to me once.
My
I turned him into
parents
a
bought some
projectile.
cats, some house
He's
cats.
like, well, I could do that with mine. I'm like, you
over
do
time.
that with
I've got
these
some
ones.
now, but
I
like
wouldn't-
most of the time,
I wouldn't
it's like
try.
No?
a stray at the farm that became part of the family. You know,
They're
You
good
start
with all
feeding them,
four.
they become the barn cat.
Here.
Or you catch one and bring it inside, like down at our house, like. And Steph's a vet tech. Like when she worked really close, when
Run,
she
Moose,
was
run.
local,
Yeah.
that's how we got our first cat, the two of us. And the cat we got, the
Don't
cat
touch
that
further,
we
buddy.
had in the house when I was in high school was from a breakup. Like, there's like I was,
You
I
got
was,
custody.
yeah, weirdly, like I was dating this chick and her dad worked at the local lumber yard, and he saved a little litter that was under a pallet from
Yeah.
getting like fucked up by the forks of the of the pallet forks.
Dude,
So
that
he
cat
brought 'em-
hissing sounds
he
like
brought
the
them
box
home.
fan
She
in my
sold
bedroom.
off like half of them.
Like, what the
Like
fuck?
the
Growl
girlfriend,
too.
like she like raised them up and sold off most of them. She couldn't get rid of two of them. It was this one and his sister. They never got her fixed, so he banged his sister. They fucking had kids, and then their chihuahua was pissing on the bed. And they thought it was the cat, so they kicked him out of the house, and she was terrified he was going to get hit 'cause she lived in town.
You
Yeah.
talking about Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie. So he came to live on the farm,
Best fucking cat.
and he was the fucking cat that lived at my parents' house.
The cat's meow.
He changed the transmission fluid and stuff, and Woody's
Yeah,
S10 with us.
He hung out in the garage.
Oh, that's
He
laid-
was ultimately his undoing because
Yeah.
he got into antifreeze.
Oh yeah.
But he laid under the truck. We were doing that project, and he just was like, "I'm just gonna
Vibing.
watch you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna watch you guys get shitty and covered in oil, and I'm gonna have a great time."
When dad passed away, there was some antifreeze out there we didn't realize, and he got into the other half. Like it was partitioned.
Yeah.
He got into the other half and got in the antifreeze, and
I heard it tastes good though. Nice
yeah,
and sweet.
went to join
Everybody says that, and I've yet to come across any that tastes nice and sweet.
It does taste nice and sweet. Antifreeze. I know because that fucking Ranger Carl bought off from Buck.
That was a great.
He blew up.
that
the
was
water.
a great Ranger until you let a Marine start
He-
making modifications. to it.
Well, it started before he ever got it, because
He wanted a cold
while
air
he was
intake, but he
while
didn't
he was
have
in
the money
the
for a cold
process
air
of buying
intake.
it, he
So
was
he
a
just drilled
pledge.
a million holes in the airbox.
Oh my god.
While he was a pledge, he was in the process of buying the vehicle from one of my little bro.
Mhm.
So he was buying the Ranger, but it was parked next to the fraternity house. And pledges can't have a fucking vehicle at our house. This is bullshit. So we filled it with snow and gravel that then froze in the bed, and it had oversized, big, wide mudder tires. So the fiberglass box was just sitting on the wheels, so he couldn't move it. So every day we bitched at the pledge for having his
fucking truck.
Get your fucking truck out here. Like, you guys threw snow and gravel in the bed, and it solidified. There's nothing I can. There's not a single thing I can do right now. So we just give him shit and then laugh. You know, it's like it's all like mean, but it's fun. You know what I mean? It's like we never actually make him like go out there and melt and chip at it. It's just fun shit.
Remember when you liked him more than you liked me?
Mario wanted to eat that fucking pepper, and he terrified me because I thought he was going to get me in trouble.
I mean,
we were eating like pepperoncinis, and they were like hot. Mm-hmm. They were pretty fucking hot.
I'm not going to say
we were just like going around eating.
Trying to get you in trouble, but we acted.
And Mario was a pledge, and he's like, "I want to eat one." I'm like, "Dude, like I don't think it's appropriate." Like me, your pledge master, giving you a pepperoncini that is especially fucking hot. We're all dying over here. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna get in trouble if I do that. And he's like, please. I'm like, okay. Like, if you really want to, but you agree, you don't feel pressured, you're not blah blah blah. Like, went through the thing, and he's like, yeah, I want to eat it, and he ate it. And he's a little Polish boy, right? Mm-hmm. So his
face beat red.
He's very white. He's very light complected, and he goes to fucking red. Like the devil red. I'm like, I'm gonna go to jail. I'm probably gonna go to jail just because of the school's fucking rules. Like, I'm the pledge master. He's a pledge. I gave him a hot fucking pepper, and motherfucker is in the hospital. Like, I'm convinced this son of a bitch. That's awesome. Like, why did you eat that goddamn pepper?
You son of a bitch! You just fucked me.
I shouldn't have given you a pepper.
Turns out he probably has the highest tolerance for heat.
Worst complexion for it.
Yeah. Yeah. He looks like he's dying. He's like,
Mario seems like he's the type of guy to like hot things like that. I don't know why.
Yeah. I like spicy with flavor, but when you get to like painful hot, I'm like, it's just not worth it.
See, I actually have taste buds, so I don't like spicy stuff as much.
Mm.
He likes to chase the pain. The fact that it's a pepper just comes as a bonus.
Oh, see, that's where I'm at. It's like if it gets to a pain threshold, I'm like, I don't want it anymore.
I just don't like the shitting fire that falls with it.
That's also a problem.
Like, you can feel the heat coming off the toilet when you're on it. Mm-hmm. It's just so spicy.
Have you had my sriracha and soy sauce smoked?
The drumsticks.
Drumsticks?
Oh, I don't think so.
Those are good. Those are
they're good, but they are ass wrenching.
Maybe the next time I come down, we gotta make some.
They're good.
Yeah, your lips will burn the whole time you're eating them, and your ass.
We gotta do it the last day, so I'm not shitting myself at your house.
At the outhouse.
Get in line.
I mean, that might be a good winter recipe because at least they'll warm the outhouse up.
No, because if you're shitting
not in a good way, that's a bad way.
You're just gonna start finding pieces of melted snow in the fucking woods. People just waiting to shit in the trees.
Yeah. I made it one time not thinking about, like, one of our fraternity brothers, Ben. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've met Ben before, probably.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got, like, gastrointestinal issues. Mm-hmm. Like, he can't have really spicy things, and I made that sriracha soy sauce chicken.
Oh, I fucked him up.
Yeah, he's like, I can eat nothing here that you've prepared. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean it.
It was like a pack of hot dogs. I
cook spicy for a white boy, right? Like,
yeah. Sorry. Well, I'm gonna head over the dusty trail.
Yeah, it's about that time. We really call her, get prepped for bed.
Fair enough.
Oh, it's been fun, boys.
Duck hunting in the morning.
Yes, sir. What do you mean?
Right.
It's gonna be
today?
Good.
No, it's not today yet.
Almost today.
It's 10:30.
Yeah,
it's today, tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe.
can also keep up to date by following us on our social media at Fraternal Outdoors on all platforms. And we love to see what you're doing in the outdoors as well, so please use the hashtag Fraternal Outdoors on your content so we can follow along. All the best in your outdoor pursuits, and catch you next time.